Hey guys. Hey Joel. So today is day 12, and I wanted to go back to one of my albums, Resonate. I recorded in Steubenville, Ohio, but wrote a lot of that stuff while I was living in Tulsa. Now I'm in Oklahoma City. So it was a really fun album to make. It was interesting because a lot of the songs I was writing at the time were for films, and some of them ended up on, as I told you when I played "We Are the Same," ended up on Resonate. And one of the other songs that I wrote that was not a film song was a song I wrote after a trip to Seattle to the Lambert House in 2006. I was doing a tour of LGBT centers that Cass and I were working on, that she was booking, and had the opportunity to go to a bunch of awesome places, one of which was the Lambert House, which was a center for kids who, many of which who had gotten kicked out of their house for being gay, being trans, and just crazy that parents would do such a thing. But as we know, that's happened to quite a few of us LGBT folks. So at the time, I didn't really know much about trans rights, and this was in 2006. And I was playing a lot of these centers thinking I was talking to a lot of, gay and lesbian youth. So there was a boy there named Blue, and he kind of gave me an education on no, I am not a lesbian, I am a trans boy. And that kind of was an awakening for me to say, like, oh, I really need to learn about people who are not going through the same kind of things as me, even if I assume they're not. And kind of telling them my story and hearing their story and listening. So I ended up writing this song for him, and it's called Little Boy Blue. And I was really excited years later to come back to Seattle and see him just thriving. I met him when I think he was about 15 or 16, and then came back to him being like 20, 21, and just so proud of him and him living his life out and about. So yeah, it was really cool. So I ended up writing this song called Little Boy Blue, did a music video for it, and it's still one of my top tunes. So thank you for listening. The song's called Little Boy Blue. Someone must have pushed you down so hard you couldn't move, and when I reached down my stranger's hand, you refused. In your world, I was lost in time. Our rose uniform, your body and your mind. We live in separate lives, in separate towns on opposite sides. Hey! Little boy blue, greener pastures surround you, a yellow sun and white clouds too. They don't understand you, but you do, you do. They found you a new home, a house till you were full grown. But when you're old enough to know, where will you go? 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 Little boy blue, greener pastures surround you, yellow sun and white clouds too. They don't understand you, but you do. Little boy blue, greener pastures surround you, yellow sun and white clouds too. understand ya, but I do, yeah. No one gave a damn, and you were left alone. No one kept you out from where you found your home. Little boy, blue, greener pastures surround you, yellow sun and white clouds too. They don't understand you, they try to commend you. Little boy, blue, searching this brown earth for your truth. Well, over mountains, down and through. They don't understand ya, but I do, but I do, but I do, I do. Have a good night.